You had a buy?
Yeah, I had a buy last week.
You sending that shit?
I didn't need it.
Or you want me to send it? Did you send it?
Yeah, I'm sending it right now.
Dagger.
It's about to pop up. 1, 2.
You like to run the bull dagger. Let's go.
There you go, it's sent.
We coaches in this shit, right?
See what?
We coaches in this league, right? This ain't no owner league.
No, I'm a coach.
Alright, so you in your other leagues, you owner? You owner in the other leagues? I'm wearing my blue.
I'm a coach in every league.
Alright, I was wondering if you fuck with the money. You know, you can change your ticket prices with the home games and shit. Blue, dark, I'm in dark. You hear me?
Alright, let's go. I need this one. This one count. This is very important.
I need it more than you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna show you though.
No,
I gotta show you that.
3 times I played you, you beat the shit out of me. I'm tired of you beating me. Fuck you.
I hear that.
Disrespect on that. Well, I'm just
Nah,
you beat me. I'm sorry.
I hear you. I hear you. Then you had to you went down to Green Bay in playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my dude too right there. Was it close though?
Nah, I had a Madden game. Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh. So nothing I could do. Just talking. I make the players better this year. I'm going to do this and shit. I need this game. Right here, right now.
Who the fuck I lose to? I lost an opener. I think I lost to Washington on some bullshit.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley.
Yeah, I was too confident.
This week's matchup featuring two teams who both came away with wins a week ago. They know it should be a good battle today. It's the Giants going up against the Cowboys.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Nothing like the fanfare.
Nigga, you just told me about your wide receiver.
NFL game, and that was in evidence.
Trying to pump fake me.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This
I know
crowd
what
is
you're doing,
ready
though.
as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
That's what they do, fellas.
He's not going anywhere to start the night.
That's what they do.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That. That's a good look. That's a good look so far, fellas. I like that. I like that. Stay aware, baby. They just woke up too, nigga.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw Webb. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now.
I've seen a couple of things. I could only concentrate on one. I took a chance. I let my nuts hang on that one.
This is taken at the 18.
Shit, come on now.
54 yards, well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. They give him 14 yards that time.
Yeah, he nuts, cuz.
This running game so
he was lightweight doing too much.
It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was
lightweight doing too much just now.
And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and
every
week.
But he was looking good. Nice, fresh, crispy legs. The OG on this squad. I got a 4-headed dragon, my nigga.
First down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh sack.
Okay.
Went backwards, back
it's
to the
all right.
33.
It's all right.
Full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So when you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz, you're expected to come after the quarterback, but in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player, so he can't get outside of you.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my motherfucking fault.
That one good for 12 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes
it's
hard to
find
for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
I fucked it up. I didn't actually run like I wanted to, but appreciate it.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's
That's all I need. That's all I need
he's
right
up
now.
to the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a handoff as they run left side. Finding room inside the 40, 30, 10, touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
That's what we on. We on Madden, baby.
Long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
I'm telling you, I put that work in, man.
on that
man,
one because
I'm telling you,
those
cuz
types
I
of
put that
plays
work
make
in on
something
this
like
squad,
that.
nigga.
They're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Same way you 3-0, cuz it's the same way how we did what we did. Oh yeah. Was it? But was it on you though? Oh, you was down 7. For real?
To kick this one away.
The fuck?
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Giants
Your
offense.
defense was fucking up? What
The
happened?
last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are.
This squad be acting like some drama. Man be putting a lot of drama in this. I think that's probably why the settings like that. That sim shit.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Come on, you running. Oh, you ain't running? Let me get that rock. Let me get that rock. You ain't see me. You ain't paying no attention.
Well, so much
I ain't even the blitz,
the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack
that's
to lose that
good
kind of
coverage
yardage.
sack.
Not a great start.
Speaking of interception, can we get one?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Webb now. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's different defenses,
that all day.
you have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And out now come the Cowboys. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
That was a nice drive, fellas.
Racing,
Yes,
right?
it fucking
Looks
was.
like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time
Start the
races.
morning
Means they
off
get
right.
out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team
Got
chase
some
now.
playoff games, too.
Let's go! Detroit!
Shift together here from the D-line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And an alley to run.
Take
He's
it.
brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter.
No, we can't be playing around with these guys.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's got room.
Ah,
He
good
takes this
tackle.
up right near the 45-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Ooh, not that nickel.
In motion, the tight end. On third down, Elliott.
Not
and
the
he's got some
nickel, my
space
nigga.
here.
That shit is terrible.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Ooh,
They're
yeah.
able to convert on
That
third down,
defense
and that
terrible,
sets up
bro.
a first and goal.
Appreciate
One of the
it.
reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like
Player
that.
to player,
When
man.
you see
Don't
runs
fuck
like
with that
broken
defense
off,
right
you
there,
know
man.
this is a team that's confident running
Straight
the
up.
football. A big reason why
You
this
hear
streak
me?
has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
You see that motherfucking setup, all you gotta do is go wide to the weak side every time.
And he will push his way forward down
No,
at the
he a beast too.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a
I
yard,
got
and it'll
beast.
set up second and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school
All right.
fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Is that right? I can do it.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
I
And he
can
will
do it.
take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He
I'm
deserved to
saying,
be the one to
cuz,
get
I
across
mean,
the
the
chalk.
stick is in your hands.
A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run?
It's
to punch it
early.
in?
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Okay, fuck. Look at that.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
Okay.
This will be taken in at the
I'm gonna
1.
play 4 quarters, my nigga. I'm gonna keep playing you like I'm down, like it's
Gets it
tied.
out to the 25-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
About
It
to
certainly
be real
does.
smart
And a lot
before
of the
Madden
teams
want to do
script
some
plays. We
silly
know
shit.
that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to get about
myself all
7
the way
yards
out
on
the
that
door.
one, up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now they try the right side here.
Good tackle.
And he'll be
Good
taken down
fucking
right around the
tackle. Hell
34
yeah, nigga.
after a pickup of
That
only a
nigga
yard.
nuts right there.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that
NFC
again. Go
champs
play
right
action,
here,
hit them
cuz.
over the top.
Sorry.
Now Webb. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Jacksonville is out there, 5-0.
Let's go. Here we go.
The play clock's running down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Well, he does
Definitely grown men out there.
When I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Room here to run. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. They go to Elliott again. And he'll at least get them inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Elliott, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Here we go now. 3-19. Hot 3-19. Good. Detroit.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A gain of 4 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Let's go, fellas.
A first down carry by Allen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We're getting mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Don't overthink it.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Webb.
Do I get it? Do I get it?
Marcus Lawrence. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. What will Webb try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys up 3rd and long?
Here we go.
Oh, they'll try and sneak this. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Brad Wing now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, we get the ball back. It's all good.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas where the Cowboys up. And before we could even hear from Larry, we're back and ready to go in Week 5. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as a fair catch, a single for and taken. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Again, it's Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Green, 39. Watching now, Barney. Back on now, look at 56. Watching now, Barney. Leopard.
They'll set up a throw. Able to get away. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown.
Woo, the motherfucking rookie.
A big play there. 79 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their
There it
lead.
is.
Always important to get the first score of the second half.
Okay,
Now you
my
start to pull
nigga.
away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the
Way
fortitude
to
of the
shed
group
the
that's behind.
fucking
Because
tackle.
they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Okay, yeah. Nah, I do that to motherfuckers, though. I'm telling you, cuz. Maybe not that quarterback move, but that pass is awesome. Alright. We be fucking y'all up, man. I'm telling you.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
That's that rivalry with us, man. I'm just saying.
This is fielded at the goal line.
It's gonna be some shit with our game.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting
What's
set to
happening
start
right
the
here
third quarter. These guys had to punt last
what
time.
you be
It has
doing
not been a
motherfuckers
very
to
fruitful
me.
game offensively thus far. They haven't even
I
made a trip to the
know
red zone.
you had more than enough of your day.
Because
Right.
that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well.
I'm
As you said, now
saying,
you
but
get to the red
that's how
zone
me
a
and
little
you
over,
get
not
down,
even
though.
put points on the board.
But
They've
this
got to
is
just
how
take a
me
deep
and you
breath,
get down, nigga.
relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Back in it up, Philly. Here we go. All right, now look at 56.
Coleman, nigga.
Back in it up, Philly. Here we go.
Get his
First
motherfucker
down,
down.
it's Webb.
Yeah.
Will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Nah, I ain't giving you no
Marcus
time for
Lawrence
that.
in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Yeah, I don't know about that because I don't be running with the QB.
And before this second down play, we'll get a
I don't
whistle,
run
a
with the
signal,
QB.
and a
I
timeout.
don't even know how to
It's
get
just
the
their first, so two
motherfucker to
remaining
slide.
as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I wouldn't even want to risk a fumble. Nah, don't do that, cuz. That's how you feel?
Yep. I'll never quit.
Well, I've never seen this one. It's second down, and the punt team is out there. The punter wing is on as he sends this one away.
I ain't got no chance to win. We're gonna play.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense.
But I'll never quit.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's how you
That's going to
feel.
go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Might as well tackle the rest of this doobie and get ready for nothing.
ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
All right, here we go. Detroit! No. Check. Patriot!
Play clock winding down. Now they try the right side here.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Lose yardage here back at the 8.
How you juke backwards?
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
All right, here we go. No. Check. Patriot!
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
The backup is out.
Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Let me get the ball back there. Come on, man.
Middle, and it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Webb. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
I know I ain't just put my kicker in the fucking QB.
Here's Webb. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's 3rd down.
99 overall, too, right there.
He was named NFC Defensive
Put a lot of
Player
work in on
last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Here's Webb.
There we go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off
Number
Byron
2.
Jones. downs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive
Pick
until
number
that
2
interception.
for
What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
It was good to have you back for a little bit.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be taken
Look what
down
they do.
at the 18.
Angry.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Oh no, okay, I got my black QB in. It's all good, baby.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Salad.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Oh,
And the ball is knocked out,
motherfucker.
and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Don't do it.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
All right, here we go.
To throw again, Webb. His throw incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Giants on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Off play action, it's Webb.
No time for that.
He goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They'll let it go deep and for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
You see me watching me, cuz.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt
No
Coleman.
doubt.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Let's go. Ryan 38.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll... losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Gonna take Zeke up out of there. They need to risk it.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14.
Here we go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Bust through the tackle. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Come on, let's go. 190. 190.
And to give this time to the tailback. He is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Ohio. Here we go. Let's round.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to roam now. Past the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
Come on, let's go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. extra point try by Bailey. It's good, and they stretch
That's one
their
down.
lead to
That's one down,
28-0
fellas.
now.
Clean in. About 3-4 more league games, baby. Wild card games and some more shit.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
That bag left. Yes, he did.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And they'll indeed take a knee. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
The Giants on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
And they will take a knee here. Here's Brad Wing now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's taken on the 25. Avoids him at the 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And they take a knee. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So for Dallas, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Washington Redskins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
See y'all on the next broadcast. This is what we working with. 9 more games.